Growl, growl, prowl, prowl. Hello everyone, I am the Lion of Truth, and I just want to make a quick video about Halo Infinite. Now, everybody on the internet, by the way, it's getting announced and shown to us less than a week from now. By the time you see this video, we probably have already seen the game, to be honest with you. But point is, the game is getting announced or shown to the public on Thursday, July 23rd. During the Xbox briefing thing or whatever they're going to do. I don't know what they're calling it. They're going to show us actual games from next gen. And I love Halo, okay? Like, before I start bashing on it, because I'm about to start talking smack, but I love Halo. You can go check my playlist. I have, like, hundreds of videos of Halo, okay? So I love the franchise. I've been playing it for years, as long as I can remember, since Halo 1. All right, I don't know how many people can say that. They've been playing since the beginning. But the community, everybody online, this is really getting to me, man. Like, everyone online, and by the way, I just think the bottom line of this video, if you just want to get out of here, is to temper your expectations. Lower your expectations for Halo Infinite. Keep them as low as you can possibly be. I'm going to go into the reasons why. So, everybody online, all the YouTubers that I see, that follow Halo and talk about it, and even random channels that are just talking about it that I see are making videos, right, to get on the hype train. Everybody just seems to be blind. Like, they're just blinded by hype, blinded by excitement. Like, yeah, nothing can go wrong. 343 is doing amazing. There's nothing but good signs from the studio. Like, everything they've been doing is awesome. So we know Halo Infinite is going to be awesome. They're just talking out of their ass as if there's all this evidence that 343 has been crushing it, has been doing very well. And I have actual evidence to the contrary. They don't have any evidence. I mean, please correct me if I'm wrong. Show me things that they've been doing, 343, and their entire lifespan since Halo 4. Halo 4 is the only thing I liked from them so far. Halo 5 had good multiplayer. And that's it. They did the Spartan Assault or whatever the hell, and Halo Wars or whatever, and, little comic books and shit. Like, no, dude. They just moved the whole story away from the games. They moved the story away from Master Chief, and it lost me, and it lost most of the other player base. But it goes so deep, guys. So, basically, there have been many. I don't have the actual names, but you can look this up. There have been many head people at 343 Industries at Xbox that have left the studio, okay? They left last year, right at the end of development. They left a year before, right in the middle of development. Like, people were just pouring out of the studio. Not just like little scrubs, little employees, little contractors. No, I'm talking head leads. I think the narrative lead, the project lead, the design lead, the artistic lead. These people left the fucking studio, you guys, like a year ago or a year and a half ago. I'm fairly certain that the lead of the narrative got replaced a year ago, guys. Do you understand? And he ended up blocking me on Twitter because I said this exact thing to him. I was like, dude, he tweeted, I don't remember who the guy was, but I remember seeing the tweet that, like, somebody left Microsoft and this new guy came in for narrative lead of Halo Infinite. I'm like, what the fuck? This is 2019. And you're replacing the lead of the storytelling. The game comes out in less than a year. So I tweeted at him. I was like, man, I hope you have some miracle in your sleeve or something, because you have literally about 10 months to save this storyline. And he blocked me. So, oh God, fucking, are you kidding me? An alarm? Are you kidding me? We're gonna have to deal with that a little bit. I'll try to block it out. But this dude blocks me on Twitter, so that's not a good sign, right? Right off the bat, I think he just took the job out of excitement because it was an opening, but I think after he read what I had to say, it sat with him. He's like, oh God, I have to save this story in less than a year. So, guys, this is just little things, okay? Not only have they been replacing people left and right, the heart and soul of the franchise are gone. They left. It was Marty O'Donnell and Joseph Staten. If you don't know, a little Halo lore for you guys. Joseph Staten was the one who wrote the Halo games. I don't know if he wrote the books. I thought he wrote the books. I got to look into that. But I know he wrote the games. He was the writer. I think he wrote the books. I got to figure that out. But he definitely wrote all the games. And Marty did the music, okay? For Halo 1, 2, 3, and Reach, and ODST. Which, by everyone's standards, those are the best games in the series. By pretty much everyone's standards. Okay? So they were the heart and the soul. The writing, the storytelling, and the music. Guess what? We had no idea who the music guy was, I think, until maybe about a year ago. We figured out who the music guy was. And I'm pretty sure he just got there recently, like a year before. Even though they were supposed to have been working on this game since 2015, you guys. I don't get the sense that they were. I don't get the sense that they were working on this game since 2017. That's when I started to actually hear things about people moving around the company, and there was little tweets every now and then of them mentioning, oh, the next Halo project is in development, but we're not talking about it. Like, I didn't hear any of that shit until like 2017, okay? So that makes me think that they were just screwing around for those 2 years of 2015 and 16, you know? They put out some other little games like Spartan Ops or whatever in Halo Wars, but the main team of Halo, like, there should have been a leader from day one, 2015, a narrative lead, a story lead, a design lead, and the composer. All of that should have been there from day one. But I just don't think that's how it played out, guys. I don't think that's how it is. I'm pretty sure they hired the composer very, very late. And the lead narrative writer just got replaced a year ago. 4 years into development. Are you fucking kidding me? Not only that, okay? Then we have the way they've treated Halo 5. Like, you look at their track record. They don't update the game. They barely update it. They flooded it with microtransactions, with the loot boxes, literally loot boxes, you know, that serve no purpose to the player at all. It's just a waste of money. You can't get your actual weapon. You can't even get your skins or your helmet and your armor pieces because they're all hidden behind those damn freaking loot boxes. I hate it. It's horrible. It's horrible. So I'm terrified for the loot boxes that are going to be in this game. You know there's going to be rec packs. You know there's going to be microtransactions. It's Halo Infinite. It's going to be Microsoft's biggest cash cow that they have. You know they're going to put some bullshit in there. I don't know why people aren't talking about this, man. And I can say this from such a passionate point of view because I've been playing Halo my entire life, where these kids probably came in Halo 3. Like, I'm older than you guys, most of you. These kids came in like at Halo 3. I've been fucking playing since Halo 1, man. I've seen this franchise grow and change and evolve, and for the most part, I loved it until about Halo 5 with the campaign, and then everything after that has been garbage. The past 5 years of Halo in my life has been trash. You know, the best thing Halo 5 has done for me personally was they added in head-to-head. They did it last year, and once again, 2019. They added 1v1, and guess what? It only stayed for a couple weeks, and then they take it out, and they've only added it like 3 times. I fucking hate how they're doing that, man. Like, 1v1 is the most competitive thing you could ever do in any game ever, period. It is you versus them. No random RNG, no random bullshit coming to kill you. It's just you and them. That's the most skill-based type of match I can ever come up with, you know? And they don't even have it in the game, 1v1. It used to be a staple. In Halo 2, it was called head-to-head. It was a staple. It was there the whole time, and I remember I used to play double team with my friend, and I would be terrified. I remember looking at the head-to-head playlist and being scared, being genuinely afraid because of the intensity that it took to play a 1v1 game. If you've ever done it, you know what I'm talking about. It's on another level, man, when it's just you versus them. I cannot explain it. It's just so gripping and thrilling, man. So yeah, you know, they keep taking that shit out of Halo 5. They fuck with the playlist. This one guy's been asking for a breakout fix. If you go on Instagram and look at any of Halo's posts, he's been asking for them to separate breakout, like the 2 modes inside breakout. He's been asking for years. I think over 2 years, this guy's been asking, like, every day on every post. And they just ignore him. They haven't fixed it. It would take them 5 fucking minutes. It would take them 10 minutes to fix the playlist, update it. Not only that, when I'm playing double team, I used to play with my buddy all the time, Turtle. They don't update the maps. Like, when you load the map, there's supposed to be a screen of the map that plays, that shows in the background, right? That lets you know what you're playing. A lot of the maps, guys, they don't even have a screen of the map. It's just like water. Like, there's no effort put into it at all, dude. I'm getting more angry as I talk about this because it's like, this is Halo. This is Microsoft's #1 IP. And people are just shilling it left and right. People are just like worshiping it when it needs to be critiqued. It needs to be taken care of. Like, and not only do they not update the maps, the loading screens there of the maps, they use old loading screens. So, like this one game, Plaza, the overshield used to be in a specific part of the map in the middle, and then they changed it. They moved the overshield spawn, which is totally fine. You know, they update the game as time goes on and figure out better placements for power weapons and for power-ups. I'm cool with that. But they didn't update the screenshot. It would have taken them, once again, maybe 3 minutes, less than 5 minutes, to go in the game and take a different screenshot of the map, so that when people play Plaza, they load the map, they see it, the overshield's not in the middle anymore. It's over by where the lift is. But no, they didn't update it, guys. They just didn't take the time, the 5 minutes. These types of things, man, just show the lack of care. And then, and here's the cherry on top, guys. The Master Chief Collection for the PC. They've totally been blowing it, screwing it up left and right. I'm not a PC guy. I don't have a PC. I've never had enough money. However, I keep in the loop with the PC community and looking at videos and things online, right? They are so disappointed, man. Halo Reach launched, it was broken. Halo 1 was broken. Halo 2 was broken. I haven't heard too much about Halo 3. Halo 3 just came out, I think, yesterday, so I need to look into it a little bit, see what's going on with that. And then they're probably going to try and rush out Halo 4, before Infinite comes. And it's just, dude, they might even do 5 as well. How funny would that be if they try to rush out 4 and 5? Right now it's mid-July. It's almost end July. Watch them try to rush out 4 and 5 in like September and October. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable to the PC. It's just, they've been screwing around for all these years when they should have just been focused, laser focused on Halo Infinite. That's it. Screw Halo Wars, screw the comic books, screw the little Spartan Assault, all that random shit that takes development time and resources away from the thing that makes you the most money and that the fans care about the most, which is the games. Oh my god, dude, it blows my mind. You know what they should have done? Two things. They should have split the team. 75% is working on Halo Infinite from day one, 2015. Just grinding on it nonstop. The other 25% from day one in 2015 should have been doing the Master Chief Collection. And they should have done one game per year. Or every 6 months. Instead of shoving them all out in 2-month spans right as Halo Infinite's about to launch. Like, do you see? How do you guys not see that this is them scrambling around? How do you not sense what I'm sensing? That this is just like this pathetic attempt to appease the fans and get all this work done that should have been done years ago. If they had better planning and better leadership, all of this shit would have been done years ago. A head leader should have looked at their game plan and been like, you know what, guys? This is cool. You want to do all this other side stuff, but we've really fucked up with Halo 5, and we need to focus on this next Halo game. Forget the toys, forget the comic books, and the extra lore, and the extra books, or whatever the hell, and the little DLCs and the Halo Wars. Forget all that. We need to focus on Halo Infinite. Oh, and at the same time, we need to focus on getting all the Halo games to PC. So we're going to take 25% of our crew, put them on the PC, guys. They're just going to be PC specifically for the Master Chief Collection. Meanwhile, everybody else works on Infinite, grinding nonstop. The game we would get this year would be, it'd be Game of the Year. That's how good it would be if they followed that structure. But that's not the sense that I'm getting. Not only have they not talked about it, but it's just not the way it feels and the way it looks and the way it appears to me. The way it looks to me is they wasted time bullshitting around with these other products, these lesser products, these single A products when they needed to be focusing on the triple A. And it's going to come and bite them in the ass. And not in I don't know if I said the cherry on top already for the Master Chief Collection, but the whipped cream, I guess. If I already said the cherry, then the whipped cream on top. Oh, what was it? Come on. Not the updating of the Master Chief. The lack of marketing. That's what it is. Oh my god, the lack of marketing, guys. We know nothing about Halo Infinite. We've seen zero gameplay. Let me rewind the clock back to 2015. I think it was 14, actually. Halo 5 released a beta a year before the game came out. I believe it was 10 months, if we're going to be exact. 10 months before. That means, assuming Halo Infinite is coming out, they're going to push it all the way to December. You know, they're going to push every second they can to develop it and to keep the bad reviews away. That means we should have gotten a demo in February, guys. February 2020, before the virus hit America. We should have already had the beta. And they already confirmed years ago that every Halo would have a beta. And they also confirmed that they wanted it to come out months before the game because they want to be able to work on it and change it and make it better. It's out next week in July. They have 3 months left to get that data, average it out, and work with it, which is a good amount of time, but that's nothing compared to 10 months. That's nothing compared to a year. You see what I'm saying? So all of these signs together, there's been no marketing at all. We have like 2 little trailers, 0 gameplay. Count it, 0 seconds of gameplay. Okay? Not 1 second do we see a first-person Master Chief with a gun in his hand. No. The only thing we see is we see him in the visor when he's waking up from the cryo sleep, which apparently is the very beginning of the game, which, by the way, I think the first mission is going to be in outer space. I think he's just going to jump out there and start using his flight pack, his space pack, and just be flying around his jetpack. I think it'll be a really cool first mission, right? Just to have the first battle in space with Chief out there, just literally, you can 360 degrees, you can thrust in any direction, and like you're just a space soldier flying around outer space. That's what I think the first mission is going to be of Halo Infinite, which will be really cool. And if it's not that, then I don't know how they're going to top that idea, because I think it's a pretty sweet idea. I think it's pretty cool, right? The door is open, Master Chief jumps out into outer space and just starts thrusting around and fighting whatever's out there. So yeah, guys, that's it. This video was supposed to be like 3 minutes long, but my videos always go, because my brain just starts, it's like the Energizer Bunny, man. It just won't stop. It just keeps going and going and going and going. So, yeah, Halo Infinite, I love it. I love Halo. I love, everything about it. And they've been reusing the same music, which is just like, oh, it's like pathetic, but it's the best they got because they can't get anything different. Nothing's better than Marty. Marty's the best. And I was another thing. They should have got Marty back and Joseph back. They should have dragged them back into the studio. And they both would have done it, too. They both would have done it. I know they would. But it's a pride thing. It's a pride thing. They didn't want to ask them back because they wanted to prove they can do it on their own and have their own people and be just as successful. And that's just not what I'm getting. The only great thing I've seen about the music, the original music of Infinite, is in the Discover Hope trailer when the guy is like dying. He's looking at his wife's hologram playing on the tape and the camera's spinning around him. That is beautiful Halo music. I love that. It fits great. But otherwise, it's the same shit that Marty wrote 20 years ago. It's the same music as 20 years ago, which is great, but it's hilarious to me how they just can't come up with anything new, yet they won't bend their knee and admit that Marty and Joseph, they are the myths, and the legends of this franchise. Swallow your pride, Microsoft. Fire whoever the hell these other guys are, and get the old school guys back. Get the heart and the soul back in Halo. That's what you should have done in 2015. You didn't do it, and now you made your bed where you're gonna have to sleep in it. We'll see. Guys, I hope I'm totally wrong, man. I hope Halo Infinite comes next week and blows us to smithereens. The beta is launching that same day. We can play it. We're ready to go. It's live. The whole internet loses their minds, and Halo is back on top, and my channel starts growing like crazy because people actually start to watch Halo. When I normally stream on Halo, I get 1 viewer, maybe 2 max. So I think I've gotten 5 at most. It's just nobody watches Halo 5, man. It's terrible. But I love it. I love Halo 5 multiplayer. It's great. It really is fun. Double team and head-to-head are the best. And I hope it launches with head-to-head, man. I hope it just launches with 1v1. Please, Infinite, let it launch with that shit. Because I don't have friends, guys. I don't really have people to play with. I play with my one buddy sometimes, but he's very inconsistent. So I'd rather just play alone. 1v1, me versus them. Alright, so I think that's it, guys. There's a lot of things that are pointing to this being very disappointing, and I'm struggling to see where the positive sides are. The most news that we've gathered about Halo Infinite, by the way, here's another quick little fact to piss me off and hopefully get you riled up too. The most we know about this game, you know where it's from? It's not from 343. It's not from them talking about the game. It's not from trailers or blog posts. No. It's from toys. we have from this game is from children's toys. Halo Infinite toys. We've seen the leaked images of the action figures and the guns that they hold and shit, and that's where we're getting our information. I'm gonna punch a hole through my wall. I gotta stop. This is this is Microsoft's #1 IP. They're a $1 trillion company, by the way, about a $1.5 trillion company, not billion, not million, trillion dollar company. And this is the best you can do? Toys doing your marketing? Should be freaking fired. Alright, so now they're just going to flood us with information, and what's going to happen is there's going to be so much trailers, so much gameplay, all this shit going on from July till December. You know what it's going to do? Nothing. Because every time they release a new bit of information, you know what it's going to do? It's going to make the last piece of information less relevant. And people are going to be talking about that last piece of information less. They're going to be talking about it less. The last piece that we got. Because you're going to be flooding us, shoving shit into our mouths when we don't get the time to taste each individual spoonful, each individual. You know, you have all these jellos or pies or cakes in front of you and ice cream. All these different flavors of food. Instead of just taking a little bite of each one and actually savoring it, looking at it, appreciating it, just like they should do with the marketing. They should have been releasing pictures, little images, little sound clips of guns, of wind blowing, you know, showing us a blade of grass and how good the engine looks. No, they didn't do any of it. They didn't do any of that. The best we got was just like some random sounds of them out in fields, you know? And who knows which ones of those sounds are going to make it into the game. And even if they are in the game, they're going to be so doctored up that we're going to have no idea what their original sound was. There's going to be so many post-processing effects. No, they didn't market this game well at all, you guys. It was pathetic marketing. Sad for a multi-trillion-dollar company. Are you kidding me? They're one of the top 3 companies in the world. I think it's Microsoft, Apple, and Amazon. I think they're the 3 trillion-dollar companies on this globe. And this is what we get. We get toys as our marketing. We get complete silence from them. We get no updates for Halo 5. We get no news for Infinite. Guys, I'm just trying to go into this with zero expectations. Just like, it's Halo's done. To me, when I walk in, like, Halo's dead to me. I'm going in with that expectation, because that way, no matter what they do, if they're terrible, I'll just be like, yeah, I knew this. Halo's dead. That's it. And if they blow it out of the water, then I'll be like, fuck yeah, this is awesome. Yes, Halo's back, baby. I'm celebrating. I'm ready to get excited for Halo to be back. I'm down, dude. So I hope I'm wrong, guys, and I hope they come in and crush it. I hope all that shit happens, but we know Marty's not working on it. I'm fairly certain Joseph's not working on it, so yeah, even if it's the greatest thing it could be, it's not going to be as good as it would have been with them. They're the best. They are the heart and soul of Halo, and I will go to my grave believing that. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Video kept going. Damn. This is it. Halo Infinite and whatever else. I hope they have Halo. I hope they have Fable. I want to see Scorn. And that's it. I don't know any other Microsoft IPs. Elden Ring, I hope they show that, but that's not Microsoft. They don't own that, you know? I think they own Scorn. So I want to see Scorn. It's supposed to be a horror game. Fable 4 I want to see. And that's all I can think for Microsoft and Halo. That's it. My hands are up in the air. Maybe Gears 6, but Gears 5 just came out last year, so it's like, that's pointless, you know? We're oversaturated with Gears. So, yeah. Halo Infinite, Fable, Scorn, Elden Ring. But really just Halo Infinite and Scorn, Fable. Those are the 3 that are exclusives. So, alright. Take care, guys. See you soon. Hopefully I make another video in a couple days here, and it's just blowing our mind. Like, oh my god, the show was greater than I ever could have expected. We're playing Halo Infinite right now. We got the beta going, 4K, 60 frames, ray tracing, you know. Beautiful, beautiful. That's what I'm hoping, guys. We're going to find out soon. To infinity and beyond.